guys, what's up? It's Denny back. One thing I failed to do through this whole build was to kind of like give you guys an origin of the build, of where the idea came from. As you can see, I'm making a template right now for the grill, and it's just simple tape. Sit down, measure the sizes, and draw it out. So this is just a flat piece of 2-inch tape doubled up with some guidelines of some other green tape I put on there. And then I'll take it from here and turn it into a 3D form. Now the material I wanted to use was actually the aluminum flashing that they use on houses. It's nice and thin. Or I could use plexiglass and go the cheap route and put some chrome tape over it to make everything work. Now the origin of this car actually came from a magazine that I was scanning through one day, and I looked at it, and got sidetracked there, sorry. That's a roughed out crappy version of a headlight door. Anyway, that's the sheet or the aluminum flashing there. Anyways, I opened up a magazine one day and I looked at it, and I was originally going to build a 69 Camaro convertible, but the lines on the convertible are extremely rounded, and to bend the sheet metal have been really tough, especially by hand. And so I used these photos here, and I bought an original brochure from General Motors back in 1962. It was still, the 62 Chevrolet, right? And they had the bubbletop in here. And so by looking at these, the photos versus the artwork, because this is all airbrushed and printed, and this is the real deal here. And it's, that's how I built it. I actually sit down, scaled it out, used poster board, made all the panels on the wall of my house. And when I got done staring at them for 3 hours and then redoing them and cutting them apart and putting other panels up there and readjusting everything, that's how this came to be. So it all starts off with all cardboard or tape templates, you see. And one thing I did notice about this, most grills on the cars have an equal amount of slats in them. Okay. Unfortunately, for some reason, the 62 has an odd number of slats in it. Maybe that's why it was maybe it catches your eye in the right way or the wrong way. And I actually had to verify this because, like I say, this was a airbrushed art version for the sales brochure in 1962, and this is an actual photo of a real car, which is a little blurry in here. You can't really tell the grill slats in it. However, there's 11 down bars in this grill, not 10, not 8, not 12, 11. And overall, end to end, there's 13. So that kind of like throws a wrench into the spacing process, I guess, for me anyway. So when you're hand building something from scratch, it's always easier to use a center point and go out from there. So to use a center point from 11, it can be done. It's just like, I just want to make it as true as possible, because once you get it in 3D form, I want it to have that stunning look of the original 62 front grille. And then I work on the bumpers. So this stuff here will get done and get roughed out before the body gets disassembled and painted. So if anybody was wondering how it originated, how I formed all the sheet metal panels here, I did it by looking at this and that, and then come up with a size in my head and just drew it out like I did the grill. So the grill was basically a hand-drawn thing, and I had to search for like the perfect size headlights to fit this, and those are going to have to be handmade too. But what I had was I had an old dram bottle from one of my meds, but inside the upper lid there is a plastic like spring spacer that they stick in there so the lid locks in place. These are what I used to actually form the headlights because they're the perfect size. And when you're scratch building, you got to kind of pull things out of your ass sometimes, and that's basically what I've done through this whole thing. But I just want to let you guys know how it originated and what it originated from. It was a magazine picture and a sales brochure. The rest was just my imagination and all basically hand built trial and error, and it worked out pretty well for me. So that's another segment I had today. I wasn't going to do another video, but I figured I would. And just to let you guys know, the sky is the limit. Anything's possible. If you can see it in your head and you can put it to pencil or pen on a piece of paper, that's where it all starts. And here, maybe shake the creativity tree of all you guys out there who who want something that can't be bought. So this here is something I always wanted. I could never buy because nobody did it. So I decided to take it upon myself and do it up. So, anyhow, that's the segment for today. And like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Maybe get out a piece of cardboard, start drawing something on your own when you're doodling, and make something of it. And hit me up. Let me know what you made. I like to see it. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut short now. You guys have a great Sunday. Adios.